Remember when I called you, and you didn't go through. Now you let yourself look at me. You made me.
And what up, what up, what up? What's good with y'all? Aight, so what are we getting into tonight? So if you've been watching on the last video, I went and picked up the new car, which is an old school Triumph TR6. And if you watched that full video, you guys know that I was planning on tuning that thing today, and that's what I'm about to be doing. So a couple hours that went by since the last video, and I wanted to make this just its own dedicated video. So tonight we're about to be tuning this thing, and we get to see what it makes. Before, it made 471 horsepower on 91 tune with a different tuner, but the car does run rich. So I'm gonna have my tuner retune it. That way I know everything is fully dialed in and yeah, ready to go. So plans. We'll talk about what we're gonna do in a little bit, but right now I need to load up probably, I think I'm gonna take, let's just take 3. I don't think this thing has a big fuel cell, so 10 gallons in here would act as a lot, and all of these are empty. So yeah, just take these 3 right there and we should be good to go. I thought about taking some of these because these are filled with E85R, but I'm not gonna need E85R tonight, and I'd rather have it tuned on the pump gas that this car's gonna be running on a daily. That way we don't max out the timing or something, or push it a little harder than what it could be pushed on 91 pump, which I don't think was gonna be the case, because I don't plan on really pushing it that hard regardless anyway. So yeah, here it is on the trailer, ready to boogie. Beautiful little car. If you haven't, man, I don't want to repeat myself in this video and give y'all a full rundown and all that shit again. So if you haven't, just go back, check out the other videos before this one, get familiar with the car. That way I don't have to explain it, man. So I just want to get everything from the dyno today without explaining and going over the same shit that I went over before. Go to the other video, check it out, get caught up, and then spin the block and come back on this. This is about to get expensive. Diesel right now, $7.45, bruh. It's fucking crazy. $7.45 for fucking diesel right now. Come on. Fuck me. Meanwhile, while that pumps and takes $200 to fill up, let's get this shit ready for the E85. This is only gonna be like, bruh. It literally ain't even full yet. It took the whole $175. Okay. Squeeze every drop out of this shit. Alright, just getting here to Geif. Fingers crossed everything goes smooth. Let this little ass mother off the trailer. It's cracking, my dog. See, I'll open the other side for you. Don't worry, the window cranks are on the way. That was my first time moving the car. I ain't even moved this motherfucker before.
Oh damn, that's pretty sick.
Oh yeah, we just wired that up. The BTI gauge. I mean, technically now that I see this is all wood, I can have somebody take a copy of it and just put one big ass on there if I wanted to, but I think I'm gonna just leave this shit like this. All right, you good? S2000 transmission, push down. All right, hopefully this goes smooth. Hopefully this goes smooth. You got hella room on this side. Bro, this little car is so fucking sick. I don't know why I love this thing. I really like this little thing. It's just so sick.
That's fucking car is a trick.
I'm gonna need your rod thingy. And if you need me to hook up the fan right now, just disconnect it. Because when you turn the car off, it stays on. So they gotta switch the power source to it. But we probably won't even really need it with the other fans on there. But if we need to, the connector's right there in front of the intake. Yep, right there.
I'm gonna try to slip back.
All right, so thank God I came to the Honda, nigga. So, guy for us said we just gotta block this off. Just pulled the PCV off right there. I guess this is just basically pushing boost into the motor right here. So we're gonna get this all blocked off and then go from there. But yeah, I didn't even know that. So I guess previously it had that shit tuned like that. But this will happen when you come to the Honda, nigga. All right, then y'all. Guy for really OG Honda, nigga, for real. The LS shit, that's just like, you know, past time to make the money. But the Honda shit, psh, that's guy shit. Guy for Honda boy at heart. I'm not trying to go crazy.
We'll take it easy on this one. Don't we gotta put a smaller spring in the gate? See what it does on this gate, see where we're at.
How do you think this would be if we had this gate on pump right now at 14 soft? Do you think it'll be fine, or should I change it?
What's the compression on the motor?
I don't know. I just know it's a 2.2 liter. It has a Brian Crowder stroker kit on it.
If anything, let's pull a plug and look at the top of the piston, see what it is. If it's dished or flat or.
Okay. Like I said, I got a spring in there that's a 4-pound, and I got a 1-pound spring. So all we gotta do is get another soft spring to throw in there with the 4-pound, and then we should roughly be, if we're at like 7 or so, then I'm cool with that. Cause then on E we can whatever we can get out of it.
Yeah, if anything, let's pull a plug and a coil and plug, and then see what the compression. At least get an idea of what the piston.
I'm good with that. Yeah. So remember I said this shit was rich, boy. That thing is stupid black. Again, he knew I was coming, so Pretty sure he got an extra filter somewhere around, map sensor. So we're pulling these out just to see what the piston looks like. See if it's dish, flat. That way we know if this is high compression or not. Alright, we got a few things to do real quick. Got some springs. We're gonna be trying to swap out the wastegate spring real quick, just to get this some a little less spicy for the 91 tune. So I'm hoping I get this thing around probably like 8 pounds on 91. Right now it's on 14 pounds. I don't want it that high on pump gas. So yeah, let's try to get these. Shouldn't be that bad to get this wastegate off, honestly. It's right there. It just sucks because it has a recirculator valve. If it was up top, then it would have been easier to press this thing, but looks like we might have to take this thing all the way off to be able to get the springs on there. But again, it shouldn't be too bad. Also, checking out the build sheet, it does have a, I think it's an AEM 390 pump. Not sure how much that's gonna flow on E85, but pretty sure I'll end up probably having to swap this thing out later for a Walbro 450 or 525 pump or something. But I don't know if I'm gonna do dual pumps on here because I'm not trying to go for hella power. And I know a single Walbro 450 pump should be able to support 500 horsepower without a problem on this thing. So yeah, pretty sure eventually we're gonna be doing another pump. But for now, we'll see where we're at, get a baseline on it, and then just go from there. So it's been my first time hearing or even seeing this thing really run. So yeah, man, fingers crossed with me. This is gonna be nervous. I don't know nothing about the build too much other than what I seen, and I bought it because I thought the shit looked fire. And yeah, supposedly, well, for sure it was built by reputable places. The work on here looks good, so shouldn't be an issue. But again, it's not one of my own personal builds, so I don't fully know what was done to it. We're just going off what we've seen on the paper and hoping it's gonna hold up. Alright, man, guys, got this thing fired up. Over here messing with the idle and everything, trying to get this thing to start up easier. Bruh, with solid mouse and everything sound crazy. I can hear the whole car vibrating. It's so quiet. This shit literally sounds like a little Honda. It's finally revving now. I actually got to hear the blow-off valve go off for the first time. Definitely did a lot of cleanup. It's idling hella better. First it was like dying. The idle air control valve was not calibrated correct, so it kind of wanted to die when you revved it, or when it warmed up it was going rich. But yeah, it's definitely idling a lot better now. Sounds hella smooth too. Getting her done. These bolts are loose. Rattly motherfuckers. This whole Widebody rattly as hell. Look at that. What? We gotta put some. I gotta go through this whole thing and then bolt it. Let me grab a wrench and tighten some shit. Yeah, let me tighten these bolts up. Alright, boys, this is the first time the wheels have been spinning on this little thing. This is the first time the wheels are spinning. This thing sounds so much like a Honda. probably be the last pull I'll show y'all of this thing just driving, getting the drivability dialed in. I'll wait till after this I'm gonna wait till we get into some RPMs. Start cooking. Hey, this little shit squat hella good. What the fuck? It actually comes on boost way faster than what I thought it was gonna come on.
It's a pretty well-rounded setup.
Little 2.2 stroker with a 35, bro. SR would never spoil this thing. When's it start coming in at?
3600.
Bruh, my SR, it wasn't like even starting until like probably like 4500. Like I was getting into boost, like full boost, like 40 or 5200.
What's it got, a 30R on or a 35?
It was 30. I had a 3076.
What's on here?
This is a 3576.
That's a good turbo for this car. That's a perfect turbo for this car.
Interesting. This is definitely gonna come on pretty good. All right, here we go. This should be a full pull right here. Had a little bit of figuring out to do, but seems like it might be good now. I'm not gonna lie, this thing sounds good under boost. It sounds really good under boost. This car is gonna be fucking fun, bro. It is gonna be fun. This is definitely one of my more unique cars in the collection. I think this one's gonna be staying. I'm really interested in seeing how this little ass go-kart is gonna feel. So Guy zeroed out the wastegate, or Guy zeroed out the boost controller. Now we got this thing pretty much on wastegate spring, and it looks like it's at 13 pounds. So 13 pounds is where it's gonna be at on 91, and then we'll see what we get out of this thing. Again, we're playing it super conservative and safe on 91. We're just getting it pretty much roughed in and dialed in on 91, and whatever it makes there is whatever it makes, not really focusing on power. Looks like it made 333 right there, not even a full pull, so yeah, not bad. I'm down to stop right there on 91, honestly. We're just gonna let Guy do his thing, and then hopefully he's like, all right, that's it, let's get the 85 in here. And then on the 85, I'll feel much safer. But not bad, it sounds good. .65 horsepower. Cool, we good right there. Call it a day. Wrap it up. I don't want to make any power on 91. Don't. But I guess if we can hit 400 on 91, I guess we can call it quits. Alright, so we're getting close to being done with the 91 stuff. It's super soft right now. 365. That was only revving to like 7,000 something. So I'm gonna try to rev this thing to about 8. See where it goes to. You can see even right here, shit, still ain't fell off yet. Still climbing. So it has not fell off yet. So it definitely wants to make power higher in the RPMs, but we'll see what we end up taking this thing to. So probably got maybe a couple more pulls on 91, and then we're gonna be grinding this shit out and getting the E in. All right, this pull right here should be about 8,000 RPMs. We also don't want to rev this thing crazy high, because I know it will rev to 9,000, but remember, it does have a stroker kit in there, so we can't rev it as high with the stroker. But I think we can get away with probably like 8,300. 370 horsepower. It's still climbing. Still hasn't rolled over. Fuck. Still climbing. It almost looks like maybe it wants to flatten out right here. Maybe it starts to taper. Huh? That was 8? Still don't look like it's rolling off. What?
It's already out.
Oh, that motherfucker running on fumes. Damn, we just tuned this thing on E? E, not even E85 on empty? Look at that, this shit a hybrid, bruh. Bruh, ain't no way.
It hasn't even running for fucking 5 seconds.
Why the fuck's it smoking?
It's running on fumes. Just gas fumes.
Ain't no way that's all that came out of there.
Bro, that's all that came out.
How's it still running?
Because it has nothing to regulate. Whatever gas is coming out of it, just trying to burn.
Alright. Fuck. Bruh. I can piss more than that, literally.
Bro.
Alright, fuck it. Let's grab one of these. Alright, this thing's full of E right now. Actually overfilled with E. Kind of ran out. I thought it had like a 12-gallon fuel cell, but it turns out it's probably like maybe 9.5 or 10 gallons. So you can see some E right there. So hopefully we don't shoot no flames. If not, I'm pretty sure a guy's got some good shop insurance to cover it. Fresh set of plugs going in here. And more than likely, we're going to probably be tapped out on the fuel pump. It's only a single pump in here. It's an AEM 390. But I did already go ahead and order the DW 400 pump. So I'll put that in here at a later date. Right now, I just want to get this thing done, see what it makes, and then we can go from there. I think this is the lightest car I've probably ever driven.
And it's a chassis.
So technically, I got a Honda, but without it being a Honda.
You got an S2000 on the chassis.
What are S2Ks? Those are a little heavier though, ain't they?
I don't know off the top of my head what they were.
Alright, first fire up on E85 right here. Shit fired right up. Right on up. It is hella late right now too. Bruh, it is, look at that. 2:14 in the morning. Oof. I think we almost there though. E85 should go by quick. $430? You said no timing yet? Still at same 10 degrees? 12? Fuck.
On the same boost.
You think so?
Should be close.
With just timing?
I might put like 10% duty cycle in it and it should make 500.
That's the goal. Right there. Call it quits. Damn, it literally hasn't fell off. It just kind of goes flat finally.
That's what that has timing in it too.
Huh?
That has timing.
That is interesting. This curve looks hella smooth. And finally starting to taper off. And that's still what, 8,000? 75? Damn. Jeez. 450 horsepower, same boost, just adding timing. Boost has not changed yet. This is still on wastegate. Literally from 370 to 450, same boost level. Just timing changes. Yeah, y'all can see what happened right there. That last pull was 507, but a little too much boost. It had hit 18 pounds. I was like, nah. Dial that back, big dog. Let's go ahead. Jesus Christ, look at that curve. Holy fuck. Bruh. That thing was ready to cook. Oh yeah, I can't wait for that other fuel pump to come. Bro, that shit came on hella harder.
There's people that make 700 on soft block.
Don't tell me that. Something I want to show you real quick. So you guys see when we did this pull at 18 pounds, it hit the injector cutoff because we maxed out the injectors. Well, not the injectors. It pretty much went to 100% duty cycle, but the injectors aren't maxed out. They're 1700 cc ID injectors. So what's probably happening is we're probably end up maxing out the fuel pump. Remember, it's only a 390 fuel pump in there. Already ordered the 400. So right now we're at 480. 46, we're gonna dial it back a little bit more, probably set it at about 450 or so. That way we're not on the edge of the pump. The pump is ordered, so just pretty much waiting for it to get here. It is gonna be the same frame size, so luckily it'll just drop right in there. This pump is only 340 liters per hour, whereas the other pump actually flows 415 liters per hour. So with that flow rating, it should easily support over 550 horsepower on E, and then we can call it quits. That's all I want, then I'm done. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna probably order a fuel rail just to get rid of the stock rail and the banjo bolt, because usually that's a restriction point. We could drill a banjo out, but I think I'm gonna just go ahead and do some fuel rails on here. And then I think that's it. I don't want to put too much into it, but I do want to make it safe, so that'll be that. This should be like almost the last pull probably. Exactly where I said. Dialed it back, 455, and we'll probably end up leaving it right there. Play it safe. Again, we'll be revisiting this car. It's not all done anyway, so this will easily be 500 some horsepower. Easy. All right, all done and coming off the dyno. Guy asked me, was I gonna rip it? I literally said, nope, I'm gonna wait. I'm not driving this until it's pretty much done and ready. That way my first official drive will be like a real first time driving it, first experience. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till we get everything buttoned up, and I'll probably drive it from the shop when it gets ready to go to the dyno. I mean, not the dyno, but when it gets ready to go get wrapped. Hold on, let me see something. Let me see. I think the headlights are one of these little switches or some shit. Not that one. Not that one. Nope. There should be headlights somewhere. Hexa turned them on earlier. See any other buttons and shit? Some over there? Oh. Oh yeah, son. These things ain't that bright. We'll see how bright they are when it comes out. Oh yeah, I'm 100% about to order some off-road lights for this shit, because these aren't that bright. Are these motherfuckers facing? They ain't projecting nowhere. Yeah, this shit for surely needs some lights. All right, that's good to know. Look at that.
I've been going too crazy, these niggas too shady. Speed limit 65, I'm about to do 80. Fuck the niggas hating on. I've been on the come up, you can go to speed, but it's better